Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Dave Days, and welcome to this week's episode of Writing Room. Today, we're pairing musician Rachel Talbott with producers Brian Maloof and Lee Miles.
Hi, my name is Rachel Talbott. I'm from Los Angeles, California. My channel is called Singing Proud and Loud, which is basically me singing proud and loud in my bedroom, which is the first channel I ever started on YouTube. But I have two other channels. I have a vlog channel and I have a beauty, fashion, and lifestyle channel. So lots of channels on YouTube. I got started in music, I think, before I was ever born. It was kind of in my DNA. My parents actually met at Caesar's Palace. My dad was touring with Cher, and he was singing Blue Suede Shoes with Cher. And my mom was in the audience with my aunt, who is the studio manager at Capitol Records. And they were both chilling, watching, Cher at Caesar's Palace. And when my dad came up, my mom instantly was attracted to him and waited backstage. And they ended up finding out that they lived right down the street from each other in LA, so it was kind of meant to be.
Hi, my name is Brian Maloof. I'm from Los Angeles, California.
Hi, my name is Lee Miles. I'm originally from Jacksonville, Florida.
We were brought together on a project that Lee had played and produced everything on. And I was impressed with, like you're taking apart tracks every day for 30 years, you sort of get to recognize a good one when you hear one. And I was impressed with these tracks, and so I had to find out who had done it. It was all Lee Miles.
Some of the artists I've worked with would include rock bands like Rise Against, Puddle of Mud, Red Jumpsuit Apparatus.
And some of the artists I've worked with in my career have been Michael Jackson, Madonna, and Prince.
Well, yeah, when you're getting ready to go work with a producer who's worked with like Michael Jackson and Stevie Wonder and like all these huge names, you're like, oh, I'm just like Rachel Talbott from YouTube. Like, sorry, I'm like showing up to write a song with you. How are you?
Good, Lee.
I'm Rachel. Nice to meet you.
Hey, I'm Brian.
Hi, Rachel.
Nice to meet
Actually,
you.
I just give hugs, so can I just give you a hug? Okay, yeah. I give hugs to everybody I meet for the first time. Nice to meet you. I'm excited.
Welcome, welcome.
So I was nervous, but I was also really excited, and I was on the phone with my mom the night before, and she's like, all right, just put on your Rachel singing hat. You have like lots of different hats that you put on, and now it's time to put on your Rachel Sings and Writes hats, which you can do.
So I was trying to figure out, what we should do with you by looking at your videos on the music channel, but I couldn't exactly tell because you had such a wide variety of stuff. Did you look at those?
I did. I saw the Mariah Carey video, which I was quite impressed, and not a lot of people remember.
No, you could definitely sing.
Thank you. I like to sing all sorts of different kinds of genres, and I think being a session singer, that's kind of part of it. You have to be able to...
You're a session singer?
Yeah. One of my first jobs with Disney, and it was one of their sing-along videos with the words on the bottom of the screen. And so I starred in it, and I also did session work behind the scenes singing for it. And after that, Disney just kept on asking me back to do session work for them. And then from that, I started working for Nickelodeon and singing for Rugrats movies and Rugrats shows, and just all sorts of, anytime they needed a little kid to sing for sessions, I would be called to do that. I sang on, Britney's Femme Fatale album, and it was all about sounding like Britney. Like, you have to sound like Britney and have that kind of sound. So for me, I kind of learned how to sing a song by listening to it over and over again and kind of getting the timbre of the singer and understanding the tone and kind of mimicking it in a way. My dad kind of taught me from a young age, like, if you want to learn to sing, get an artist and listen to the song over and over again until you can do every single vocal riff that they're doing. So when it comes to my own music, it's a little bit difficult to kind of figure out where my place
That's kind of
is.
the classic background singer switching to artist dilemma.
I think one of the things in my career that always frustrated me was people always kind of try to pigeonhole me like, oh yeah, let's make you the next like Rihanna. And so it sounds like Rihanna, but then I'm like, that doesn't really sound like Rachel. You know what I mean? So it was my ideal would be that I get in there and we come up with something that I'm like, yeah, that sounds like me.
You've been describing yourself, you had the singer background. You ever thought about like a Sheryl Crow kind of thing?
Oh, I love Sheryl Crow. I love her.
Yeah.
I was raised as a Southern girl, and I love country music. I love to listen to country music. I love that it has a story, and kind of like a simple song that tells a story.
Some of the best songwriters use 3 or 4 chords, 3 chords for an entire song.
Right, simple.
There's 3 chords, right?
Right.
So if you just put a rhythm to that. Exactly. You see, it kind of writes itself like that, right?
Yeah.
Or like a beat. You want to throw down a beat?
Yeah. I mean, you should be kind of bright tempo-wise, right?
Yeah. I want my music to be happy sounding.
Yeah, like fun, kind of like, you know, like even break it up with the guitar. It's easy as that. Who says songwriting is hard? A lot of the people that you work with in this business, they don't have that sort of natural, confident, you know, aim at melody.
No, that's it. That's as complicated as it needs to be. We should sort of start talking about the story now.
I agree. It was really. I was actually kind of impressed that you're just like
yeah.
vomiting all that
really
out
good.
on the spot.
Thanks.
So, what it's about, I think. I mean, the best songs are like, what is your life? You know, what's your experience?
Right.
No, not Lee's or mine. It's got to be you.
Once we came up with the melody, then we kind of started working on the concept of the song. You know, lyrically, what kind of story did we want to tell?
What's your life? I mean, what is sticking in your mind about who you've become?
Who are you?
Yeah, like today. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I'm married, so it'd be easy for me to write a love song. But I think like what's kind of different about my life is like, you know, I work on the internet, so I was even thinking just a couple seconds ago when you guys were like writing the beginning of the song that my phone had rang already like 3 times. Sometimes I just want to see people face to face. Like,
Yeah,
I just want to spend time with you, like on the beach or something, like not over, you know. So
That's a great concept right there alone.
and I
right
just,
there.
you know, kind of an anthem to kind of making fun of.
You said before your phone rang 3 times.
Right.
So right away, that could be a line.
My phone rings too many times.
People can play, it's so hard to write lyrics. Okay.
That's a good.
My phone rings too many times for me to get on with my life.
Good.
Did you say get on with my life?
Yeah, to like get on with my day or
Oh,
whatever,
yeah,
but it
yeah,
rhymes, so you know.
Just checking the key. You that's a too many times. You got that note easily, right?
Yeah. Is this the key we're gonna stay in?
Wait, we could. Yeah, I think the song is real sticky, and by that I mean it sticks with you.
Her voice is great. Her sense of melody is great. I think she's got legs.
It is as tough now as it's ever been to move the needle. Having said that, I think she has as good, if not better, a chance at doing that as anybody I've worked with in the last 5 years.
He said that? Oh my gosh.
Click here to see my video for this song. It turned out great. And if you want to see more Bad Planet music videos, click here.